Hello, 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 and welcome to another flight on Explained. And today, as you can see, we are flying the Zibo 737-800 on the American Airlines livery. Today, we are spawning Tampa, and look at this beautiful airport. I believe this airport is designed by VS Studios. It is looking very nice. And today we are going to be flying to Dallas Fort Worth. And I also have a payware scenery for Dallas. So that is very exciting. We have basically two airports today that are payware or payware. Well, yeah, it is payware. So yeah, it's going to be fantastic. The airport quality is amazing. So today we are going to be departing on runway 28, and the weather is looking pretty good. We have already boarded the passengers, so let's go ahead and request our pushback talk. We can close the doors, turn on the APU. Turn on hydraulics. Alright, so we are cruising at flight level 340 and our arrival elevation will be 607 feet, so let's set that to 600. NTIs, we can lift that off. Window heat and prop heat can come on a bit later. We can turn that on. We have APU. Oh, we have to turn on the seat belts. Alright, brakes off, and we can start the pushback. That was a bit chaotic. We have a few announcements going on, but we are off the gate and ready to go. So temperature is good, passengers are comfortable. Oh, I just realized the recorder is off, but I'm not sure how to turn that on, so we'll just leave that as it is. Barrel, we have 3003, so set that to 3003. Oh, it's actually not Delta. I don't have the American Airlines sound pack, so yeah. Just pretend we are flying Delta. Alright, let's start number 2. Turn packs off, we are clear, right? Pressure is good. Start number 2. We have N2, we have PGT N1. set brakes, oil pressure, (24), and we have fuel flow. We have one passenger that is not secure. I'm not sure what's happening. Why is there a passenger not locked in? Oh, there we go. Okay. Number 2 is good. Start number 1. We are clear left.
Okay, sir, area speed here, disconnecting carousel.
Alright, we have N2 EGT N1. Oil pressure. 24. Fuel flow. And pushback is clear.
Location. Use the mask. Open the cover by pulling the...
And start valve cutoff. Number 1 is good. Alright, let's switch over the generators, turn off the packs, turn on the packs, turn off the APU, turn on the lights, and check the rudder. Rudder full left, rudder full right, neutral, and brakes off. So we have to make a left turn and then another left turn and then go all the way to the end for runway 28. It's a little bit of a distance. Clear right, clear left.
On behalf of everyone at Delta, thank you for paying attention. Now, as we get ready for takeoff, please sit back, settle in, and enjoy your flight.
Are we supposed to turn here? We can actually take the next one. So we will make a left turn over here. Look at those palm trees. Very nice. I think they are a little bit close to the taxiway though. They should maybe plan it a little bit further out. Especially this one. Alright, so we just have to roll all the way to the end, cross runway 01 right, and then make a right turn, and then a left turn, and then we'll be at runway 28. We are a bit off the center line. Alright, runway is clear, approach looks clear, nothing on the TCAS. We can cross runway 1 right.
Approaching 01 right.
Alright, we can actually make a right turn over here. And we are clear right, clear left. And make a left turn here. As you can see, 28 is just in front of us. And it's a pretty short runway. I'm just having a look here. So we have runway 28. It's just 7,000 feet or 2,133 meters. So it's not very long. So what I'll do is I'll do a pax off takeoff, and yeah, we have a full takeoff thrust here. Alright, before takeoff checklist, flaps 5. Flaps 5, green light. Trim, we have 5, and that is set. Takeoff briefing completed. Cabin, we have notified. MCP, we have. Let's have a look here. So we can go. Oh, hold on. We can actually go heading select. And it's a little bit dark, so if I can find the lights, there we go. Transponder, we can set that to TARA. There we go. And make a right turn here. And cabin is secure, nothing on the the TCAS. Runway is clear, approach looks clear. Let's line up on the runway. Strobe light is on. Landing lights will be coming on very soon.
28.
Alright, as per usual. Oh, I forgot to do the flight control check. Full up, full down, full left, full right. And as per usual, I'll leave you all here. I need my hands for the takeoff. So I'll talk to you all a little bit later once we get a bit closer to Dallas, and I'll do an approach brief for Dallas. But for now, enjoy the takeoff, and I'll talk to you all a bit later.
On runway 28.
Alright, as you can see, we have started our descent into Dallas Fort Worth. As you can see over here, I have Sim Toolkit Pro, and this is what I use for my flight planning. This is my flight dispatch, and it is linked to Sim Toolkit Pro. Sorry, I mean SimBrief. So if you're using SimBrief, you can directly get your flight plan over here. It just basically copies everything and put into here, and you get all the information over here as well, which is very handy. So weather in Dallas is 1:30 at 10 knots, 10 nautical miles of visibility, scattered clouds at 4,100. Broken at flight level 300, temperature 27, dew point 24, altimeters 2988. So we can set that there on the aircraft, and that is set. So this is a new feature on the 0.6 version. You can access the charts right here. Um, I'm not sure if it works at all airports. Oh, actually it does not. I've tried on several airports, and it doesn't show up. But I think most of the US airports that actually works. I mean, the US airport charts are quite easily accessible. So yeah. Um, So we'll just open this up. So we have the airport taxi charts, I believe. There we go. And then we have the star. So we are taking the Winey 4 approach. So if we go to Winey 4, there we go. So we have two different ones. So we'll open those two. And then we are taking runway 13 right. So if we go to approach and go to 13 right, there we go. Okay, we can probably ignore this. Oh, we actually don't need that one. So for the Winey 4 arrivals, we don't really need this. This is already programmed on the FMC. So what we need, oh, I don't know why this is the wrong one. I think that's a bug. So, all right, we have one three right over here. So localizer is 1090.5. So let's go over here, 1095 and 1095. Set. We do not need the ADF, so we can turn that off. We have VOR, which is Maverick, and that is 113.1. So set that to 113.1. Alright, approach course is 135 degrees, so I'll set that to 135. I'll just continue the descent over here. 135, and on the right side, check. Alright, miss approach, climb to 1560 feet, then make a right turn, continue climb to 3000 feet on the heading of 230, and then at the TTT, which is Maverick VOR, radio 275 to slot, which is a TTT radio Oh, wait, it's not. So TTT radio of 275 to slot, which is at 35.6 DME from TTT. But that is already on the FMC, so we don't have to worry about that. So glide slope is 3 degrees, which is standard. At mooring, we will expect 3,000 feet or above. Same as Papa, we will be expecting 3,000 feet or above. And then we are going to start the descent overhead Papa. Our minimums for runway 13 right iOS is 791. So 791 check. That is about 200 feet AGL. So looking at the airport charts, we have 13 right over here. So we're coming in on 13 right. We can basically roll all the way to the end and then take the Alpha 5 or the Alpha 6 exit. And then taxi via Alpha, cross runway 36 left, 36 right, make a left turn at Golf, and I believe our gate is Bravo 5. I'll just double check that. It's Bravo 6. So we will worry about that once we are on the ground. And we can set our altimeters to 2988. Alright, so that's done. We can close that one. So the next thing is we have to do the performance. I'm not sure if I've installed the auto photos over here. I don't think so. I mean, it looks a bit like auto photos. It could be. Alright. So there's a new button here called approach rating. I believe now you have to click that to actually see your landing ratings. 13 right for our landing. Runway condition is dry. Wind is 13010 knots. Outside air temperature is 27. QNH 1010.9er hectopascal. We are using flaps 30. AC is on auto, NTIC is on off. Brakes will be O, NNC, I'm not sure what that is. Speed brakes is auto. Reverses, no credit. Landing weight, so we are at flight level 160 right now, so I will assume it's going to be about 61.1. Could be a bit lower, but let's put 61 tons. So VREF at +5, and we have a 10 knots of headwind and a 1 knot of left crosswind, and that will give us our performance here. We can use auto brake 1 and we can vacate at the very end. VREF 30 +5, so we have a final approach speed of 148 knots. Landing distance available is 2,716 meters. So that's set for auto brakes 1, and we are looking good. We can continue our descent over here to say 8,000. We can actually turn on the seat belts over here. Self-loading cargo will do its own thing. Don't have to worry about that. We can turn on the lights as well. Alright, descent checklist. Pressure, we have 600 feet. NTS not required. Approach briefing and fuel. Approach briefing is done. Fuel will be, we have 2525. That's under 5 tons. That's more than enough. We can turn on the terrain radar over here as well. And let's have a look over here. So in real life, the flight actually took the right hand side. Over here it sort of tells us to go to the left. So what I'll do is I'll go heading select. We will just continue this straight line over here. And we might navigate a little bit to the right, just to give us a bit more room. And I'll do an level change over here and slow down to 250 knots. We might just do 320 on the heading. Alright, fuel is set, and we need to set the speed over here. 109.5, 109.5 check. Cross is 135, 135 check. IAS and altitude box is set. Instruments and approach aids is check. So we are good. We just have to wait and continue our descent, and then make a left base to connect over to Mori, and then we will be there. Flight is looking good, seatbelt is on. What is the altitude for Mori? Do we even need to go to Mori? I don't think so. We might be able to actually just get over to Popa if we can descend in time. So what I'll do is I'll put this to 3000. Oh yeah, we definitely can. So what I'll do actually, I'll go vertical speed. I'll just slow down the descent rate over here to 700. And over here, I'll just go direct to Popa. There we go. Alright, passengers are pretty satisfied. Oh, I think we have a wind shift over there. I'll just refresh the weather just in case. I think I may have auto photos installed. This looks like auto photos. Yeah, it definitely is. So we have auto photos over here. But I'm not sure why I don't have 3D buildings on my auto photos. I do have overlays. So I've been asking around and they say if you have overlays then there should be 3D buildings, but as you can see there is none. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with my auto photos. I'm pretty sure I installed it correctly, so I'm not very sure what went wrong. But I mean, if you look without zooming in, it looks kind of real. Yeah, if you don't zoom in, it looks like, yeah, it looks pretty good. But if you zoom in, then you can see there is like weird stuff. Was there someone standing up? I thought I saw someone standing up. No, it's just that really tall guy. Alright, we are parallel with runway 13, so we'll just continue downwind and then make a left turn, join Popper, and we are done for the flight. Looking a bit hazy over here. So we might be at 61 tons by the time we get to the runway, but yeah, I think 61.1 is about right anyway. So everything is set. We will do the landing checklist once we are on the left base. And how much distance do we have? So that's 10 miles. That's 5. So we have about, I would say 6 miles of base, which should be enough. I would think so. We'll just slow the descent rate a little bit more. Actually, I'll go 600. Alright, we have a little bit of turbulence here because we are going through the clouds, but nothing too major. And we don't need NDIs because we have 23 degrees Celsius of total air temperature. So we are good on icing. Usually, yeah, you just have to turn it on when it's like below 10 degrees. So um, we don't need anti-ice. Looking good outside. And we are out of the clouds, sort of. And it's a little bit gusty over here as well. So hopefully the approach won't be too bad. Oh, and we now have a headwind. I'm not sure why the weather is playing up today. Alright, I think we can start slowing down. We are just about a beam the 1-3 right threshold, nearly. Why do I feel like we are going the wrong way? Are we going the right way? I feel like I missed something. Hold on, let me check the charts. Because I thought the terminal is... So 1-3 right. Yeah, that's correct.
1,000 to go.
Oh, right. Oh, wait. I've no idea. Now I'm confused. But anyway, I think I'm right. So we'll just slow right down to 220, and we have pretty big wind shift over here, so we have to make sure our speed don't go a bit too low. Otherwise, we might end up on the red line. Alright, because we have a tailwind, we can start our turns a little bit earlier. Because that will basically blow us off the right.
2,500.
So we'll basically be past Papa. Or maybe we might be just right. Anyway, I'll go LNAV here. And I'll go flaps 1. And then go flaps 5. And flaps 10.
Thousand to go.
So go around is 3000 feet. You just have to start the descent here first. Because what happened is we do not have the the localizer. We have the glide slope, so we just have to follow the glide slope first. And then once we capture the localizer, we can go approach. Alright, we overshot it a little bit, but it will be coming back. Alright, let's go gear down flaps 15. we are a little bit high now. Continue the descent.
1,000 to go.
Flaps 25. Let's go 900, just so we don't lose the glide slope. And flaps 30. Alright, glide slope is coming back. We can go approach. We have glide slope. Stable.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Start switches continuous. Recall check. Speed brake. Landing gear down 3 green, flaps 30 green, auto brakes 1. Landing lights on, and we are good to go. I'll put down my mic over here and I'll talk to you all once we are on the ground.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. 200. $50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Knots.
3,000 feet remaining. Two thousand remaining. 100 remaining.
Alright, welcome to Dallas, Fort Worth. And as you can see, I actually misjudged my speed over there. We were basically like slowing right down to pretty close to the stall speed. So we ended up, oh, I don't know why the approach rating just changed from 3 to 4 stars. We'll just take the right over here. Yeah, so basically our speed bleed off a little bit too quick and we ended up plunging to the ground. Yeah, it was a rough landing, unfortunately. So what was that? Speed 250 knots below 6,000 feet, landing flaps approach, speed below 400 feet. Oh, that's interesting. So it says speed 250 knots below 6,000 feet. I would assume that we are allowed to be 250 knots below 6,000. There is no way that says we cannot do that. I mean, unless there is a speed restriction, which there isn't. The other penalty is landing flaps, approach speed below 400 feet. So maybe that means our speed was a little bit low under the VREF. I'll have to go back and check that. Alright, clear right, clear left, runways clear. We can cross what was that? 36 left.
Approaching 36 left.
We can turn on the APU as well. We are clear right, clear left. TCAS is clear. We are clear to cross 36 right as well.
Approaching 36 right.
Wow, look at that terminal. Looks really good. Alright, we will make a left turn at Golf. We are clear right and clear left. Looks like it's going to eat up quite a bit of my frame rates. And that slope is pretty high. Alright, make a left turn over here. And my frame rates is going downhill. Alright, Bravo 6. I am not sure which one it is, so if I can find out over here. Let's have a look. Bravo 6. Alright, so we have to go in. It's like sort of on the inside. So that is a-okay. We can do that. Let's take that off. Alright, APU is available. Turn on APU bleed. Yeah, it does eat a lot of frame rates, but it looks really good. Alright, we can actually cut off our left engine here. We have APU bleed, we have generators. Cut number 1. And we can turn TCAS to TA. Alright, so it's one of those gates. So what we'll do is we have to keep to the left hand side of the taxiway because we don't want to park on this side. So I think we have to just keep going a little bit more, I think. Not this one. Maybe this one? Alright, we'll just take this one over here. Oh, it is really eating up my frame rates. Alright, looks like we are correct. And Bravo 6 will be... I'm not sure if there's markings on the taxiway. I don't think so. Which one is Bravo 6? I think it's the third one, if I'm correct. Let's go with the third one. Alright. Yeah, that's Bravo 7, so that should be Bravo 6. Alright, we can turn off our lights. Switch over to the APU. We're still a little bit off. There we go. Park brake and fuel can come off. Whoops. Wrong one. Alright, there we go. And self-loading cargo will do its thing. Alright, once self-loading cargo has deboarded all the passengers, I'll come back and show you the replay. Alright, while we are waiting for the 5 remaining passengers to deboard, I'll just show you around the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. As you can see, it's very well done. You can see like there are like trams going on over here. I'm not sure where they are now, but I saw them just now. Yeah, there we go. There's like mini trams that link you from one terminal to the other. Very cool. And it looks really big. I think the biggest airport, I'm not sure which one is the biggest. I've been to Detroit and I've been to LAX. I've been to... Oh, why it's doing that? I've been to... Oh, All right, let's close that. Um, yeah, I've been to Chicago, I think Midway, if I am not wrong. Or maybe not. I think I might have been to Chicago O'Hare. I can't remember now. But it's one of those. Oh, we have a Hyatt hotel over here. And what else do we have? We have lots of car parks, which is very American. And there's nothing there. There's another terminal for Delta and United over there. Yeah, overall, I think this airport is actually pretty well done. Looks really good. Alright, let's go ahead and have a look at the replay. Where are we? Not sure where we are. Oh, there we go. That was convenient. Alright, I'll cue the music up and let's have a look at the replay. Oh, there was a little bit of a bounce as well. Yeah, so I think we lost some speed as we were flaring, and we just basically dropped to the ground. Oh, not sure where I am. Let's have a look at the passenger bill. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's really hard. On the outside, it doesn't look that bad, but on the inside, it does look pretty bad. How about the other side? Well, at least our passengers are smiling, which is good. And I'll go back to the cockpit and see what's up. So if we just go back, yeah, we don't have the wind information. But if we look at the speed over here, yeah, our speed has been a bit low, and then it just keeps sort of dropping a little bit. I should try better next time. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoy this crappy landing or any of this part of the flight, feel free to give me a thumbs up. That will be very much appreciated. Let's have a look at this flyover. Very nice. If you have any questions, any suggestions, any feedback, oh, there is some crosswind. I thought it says there's like only headwind. Maybe I misremembered. But yeah, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I do read every one of the comments. So any feedback, I will take that into account for my next video. If you're new to my channel, feel free to... Oh, not watch what happened here. If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe if you enjoy my content. I do post about once or twice a week, so if you want to watch any more of my content, feel free to subscribe. Okay, oh, there we go. And I have launched my Patreons as well. I'll put the link on the end screen and on the description below. I just keep like flaring up for some reason. I forgot to put the notes down. If you want to support my work, it is challenging times, so if you feel like helping me, feel free to check out my Patreons. You can get like early access to my videos and all those good stuff. Definitely go check that out if you are interested. But other than that, I'll leave you all here in Dallas, Fort Worth, and I'll see you all in the next video.